Well, concern and outrage at last night's Salt Lake City Council meeting discussing the new sites for the new homeless resource centers. Tonight, city leaders are out at neighborhood meetings in the snow, or at least in the storm, to address homeowners' fears. News specialist Andrew Adams is at one of those meetings in downtown Salt Lake City. Andrew?
Yeah, good evening, Dave. We're at the Public Safety Building downtown where we're just outside of a meeting of the Central City Neighborhood Council. As you can see, it's filling up, pretty much a full house inside. We're told the typical meeting here, you might get 10 people, but a couple important issues on the table tonight, including one that's in the spotlight citywide, those homeless resource centers. One is coming to this neighborhood as well, the location at 131 East and 700 South. Now, the outrage hasn't been running as high here as, say, in Sugar House, but there are still a host of concerns. What this will do for crime in the area, how it will impact a neighborhood park that is already struggling. What about the impact on the State Street corridor, which city leaders have been looking at improving? And then there's that matter of transparency.
We were told quite explicitly we'd have the option to weigh in on possible site locations prior to the final selection, and that didn't pan out. The city's told us that, prices were rising, so I do understand their concern about making it public, but I think you always have to err on the side of transparency.
Well, there are a number of city leaders present here tonight, including City Mayor Jackie Biskupski. She underscored once again today that these 4 sites are set, but that people can have input on some of the peripheral issues surrounding them. And she is currently inside here going to listen to questions, answer questions from people a little bit later on. Now, one of the more contentious areas of town, Sugar House, they're really upset about the Homeless Resource Center going in there. We'll give you a look at a meeting that happens a little bit later on tonight. That's coming up on KSL 5 News at 10 o'clock. You'll also hear what else the mayor is saying about some of this reaction over the homeless resource centers. For now, back to you.
Andrew Adams live for us in Salt Lake City. Andrew, we'll see you tonight at 10. Teeny?